Hello, it's Savvy from Savannahgrams, and I was gonna write a blog post about my everyday makeup routine, but then I realized it's kind of hard to explain in words, so I thought I would try this whole video thing and see if that might help and might make it a little easier to understand. This is what I'll do on like a normal day where I'm like feeling it. Like there's a lot of days where I just don't even do makeup, but this is a day where I'm like feeling like it's just like glowy and natural and all the things that you want in a makeup routine. So without further ado, let me show you this makeup. So let's get it. So to start out, I'm just going to use my Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. I really like it, it's really hydrating. Then I'm going to use my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, and I'm going to start in for my foundation. And I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I'm in the shade Fair. Who's shocked? Oh, I'm so pale. I use a beauty blender to put that on. Plot twist, that beauty blender is supposed to be white. It's kind of gross, I'm sorry. But yeah, I just blend that all over my face and make sure that, you know, there's no lines on my neck because that's awkward. That's happened to me before and it's not a good look. And then I go in with my concealer. I use the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer. I'm in the color Fair Light Neutral. And I just put that under my eyes, my forehead, around my nose, my chin, anywhere you just get like a little bit red and want to bring out the high points of your face to highlight. And then I just blend that all in. And now that I'm looking enough like a ghost, we can move on to the contour. I'm using the Rimmel Insta Perfect concealer stick. And I love this stuff. I think that it does a good job of looking like a natural contour instead of like, oh wow, she contoured. And yeah, so I do that on my cheeks, my jawline, my nose, and my forehead. And then I just blend it in with the same beauty blender. This is probably why it's so gross. Then I go in with bronzer. I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in, shocker, shade Light. And I literally put this stuff everywhere. Like it starts out in like my cheeks, jawline, and forehead, and then it just ends up all over my face because I like to look as tan as possible. And just make sure you blend it out so there's no harsh lines. Then I go in with the Milani Luminoso blush. I love this blush because it has like kind of a shimmer to it, but it just looks like a natural glow. And I like to put that on my cheeks, a little bit on my nose, and then my forehead to make it blend with the rest of my face. Then I use the Becca Champagne Pop Highlighter, and I don't play around with this stuff. I love it. I've totally hit pan, and it's so creamy, and it blends so well, but it also, you know, pops, as the name would imply, and I just put that stuff everywhere. Then starting into my brows, I'm using an IT Cosmetics dual-ended brow brush with the Benefit Cosmetics Ka-Brow in shade 1. I like my brows to be fairly light, but sculpted because I think too dark of a brow kind of makes my face look weird. And so I just like to keep it light. I just draw a line through the bottom of my brow, and then I carve out the top as well. And then I fill in the front as you saw earlier, and then I just brush it out with the spoolie end to make sure that it's all blended and looking natural. Yeah, you can tell I'm really liking how my brows are turning out today. I'm using the Benefit Ready Set Brow setting gel on both of my eyebrows just to make sure that they stay in place all day because there's nothing worse than a wonky brow. Then I'm using that same butter bronzer on my eyelid and up into my crease for eyeshadow, just so my eyes don't like disappear into my face. I'm doing that on the lid crease, and then I'll take it under my eyes too to kind of just give them more definition and make everything look a little more dimensional. Yeah, I just blend that sucker in real good. Then I go in and curl my eyelashes. I just got this eyelash curler from TJ Maxx for like $4, but it was rose gold, so I had to do it to them. And I curl them for a very, very long time. Then I go on with the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, just because I really like how long it makes my lashes without making them clumpy. So I do that on my upper and lower lashes. You can see, you're about to see the difference between mascara and no mascara. It's kind of insane. And then I just do that to my other eye. Then I use the Revlon lipstick in Ferris Nude. This is a really good nude for me. It's hard for me to find one that isn't too orange or brown or too pink. And I've really struck gold with this one. I highly recommend it if you have really fair skin. Then I go in with the Buxom lip gloss in White Russian. I love how this one just kind of fills in the fine lines of my lips without making them too big or too irritated. And then I go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Maybe I go stay all day. And that's the finished look. By the way, my shirt is from Lovelex. You can use my code SAVVYSAVES for 15% off. I think that's pretty much it as far as my makeup routine goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you like this whole video concept as far as Savannahgrams goes. Speaking of Savannahgrams, follow me on Instagram. It's Savannah.grams, and be sure to check out my blog. I do a lot of posts about motivation and productivity, school, life, health, beauty, hair, all that jazz. And yeah, I will talk to you guys again soon. XOXO, Savvy.